DDO Players Gen Con coverage is brought to you by our friends at the Skull Splitter Dice Company. SkullSplitterDice.com for all of your dice needs. Metal dice, regular dice, dice in between. SkullSplitterDice.com has your dice needs covered. If you are a brand new customer, mention DDO Players and you're going to get a free set of dice. At Gen Con 2019. Day one. We're pretty sure this is only day one, but it feels like about day 10.
Yes. That's a good sign, though. It's a good sign.
It's been a Gen Con. But yes, we, of course, are here in the Fireside Games booth with one of our most favorite people to talk to, just because he's him, you know?
There you go.
He's just
I'll take it.
We just take what we can get and hope we get an interview out of it.
Right.
And then we run with it.
Exactly. It works very, very well planned out. It's good.
Of course, we are with Mr. Justin DeWitt.
Hello, everybody.
Of said Fireside Games.
That is us.
So, Fireside Games.
Right?
Who the heck are you?
Oh, these people. I'm so tired of them. No. Fireside Games is a company that Emery and I started back in, technically we incorporated in 2008, but we didn't publish our first game until 2009, which was Castle Panic, which brings us now, 10 years in the future, to our 10-year anniversary. Yay! So, yeah, that's the big thing this year. Everything for a while now has been building up to and pushing Castle Panic's big 10-year celebration kind of thing. The first thing we did was we launched my first Castle Panic, the preschool version, which has done really well for us and gotten some really interesting feedback. We knew that game was going to be interesting from a hobby point of view. We have so many people that are loving playing it with their kids. They're buying it as a gift for their friends who have kids. And it's really coming in some good spots in terms of, sales ranking and people sending us letters and emails and stuff. I love getting shots of little kids playing it in their like pajamas and stuff. It's awesome. So that's done really, really well. And then the next big thing was the Castle Panic Big Box. People have been asking for it for years, and we finally did it. It's got all 3 expansions in it, plus the base game. And then we also included promotional stuff. So for the past, I forget now, 5-6 years, we've been doing, 5 years actually, we've been doing promotional towers. They were originally part of International Tabletop Day. We rebranded them as our brands. I've got one sitting right there. I'll switch them out for you so you can see. And now you get those when you buy the big box. You get all the Tabletop Day towers, which are promotional towers now. And then also all the promotional cards we've ever done. A couple of things we did in the past as bookmarks or coasters, we've converted into cards. They're now included in this too. So right now you are literally getting everything for Castle Panic as of 2019 in one box. It's kind of an all-for-one shopping. We wanted to do it as an anniversary kind of thing. And it was super fun to put together. One of my favorite parts was I had to go back and look at all the awards we've won between the games. I'm like, wait a minute, didn't we get one of those for that game? And hang on, and I had to actually go dig through my archives, and then I was proud to splatter them all over the front there. So that was kind of fun to do. But this has done really well. We had a lot of people asking for it, and they really did want it, and it's making a lot of people happy. Moving a lot of units here at Gen Con, and it's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about this.
Is that why you decided, for the 10? You probably wanted to do something big for the 10 years.
Right.
So was it just the outcry, for lack of a better word, from fans, hey, we want a big box
yes,
of all this?
It's been one of those things of, it's been 10 years, come on, Fireside, give us one. Like, okay, we'll give you one. So, yeah, it was that. We have some other stuff we're working on for the 10-year. Like, here at Gen Con, we have these playmats we've brought out. These, like typical foam playmat material. That's been pretty fun. That's a little more of a test product for us right now, but it's been neat to offer. And then, of course, the 10-year pin that Gen Con does for its Pin Bazaar. That's been super fun. But yeah, this was the big thing that we knew we wanted to get together. People have been asking for it forever. It was a nice way to consolidate all of our promo items that we've wanted forever. So yeah, this was years of people asking for it and us finally giving it to them.
So what else you got in the pipeline that you could talk about, if anything?
Right. Well, I can't give any official details, but we are working on a deluxe version of Castle Panic.
Yes.
Probably going to be a Kickstarter, and I don't have a hard date yet. I don't want to say much more because I literally can't answer the questions people are going to want to ask. So we got to get everything lined up, make sure we know exactly what we're doing, how we're doing, when we're doing, why we're doing, and then we'll be very, very loud about that. Don't you worry. You'll be hearing about that one. And I can tell you right now, the stuff I've been seeing already is really cool, but I can't say much more than that. That's a big thing. And then we've got a couple of new games coming out next year. We're working with the printer right now on them. We were talking earlier, I was telling Weldon that we just had to make up a name for one of them to get a bid. We'll revise the name later. So they're not quite done, but we're getting some pricing on that. And those are neat because one's going to be a party game set in the Castle Panic world, and the other one is going to be a sort of a deduction game where you're looking for counterfeit art with a really cool little hidden decoder ring kind of function that it goes on. So more on that later. We'll be very loud about those too again. Again, something a little different. And then there are more Castle Panic expansions always in the works. Again, I can't give dates and times because we have lots of ducks that we have to get in a row, but we're not done with Castle Panic by any means. There's a lot of neat stuff we're tinkering. There's some whole new game stuff and some more expansions to add to the one. We're going to build out the world a little bit more is the plan. So there's definitely more flexibility coming there. And yeah, and then sometime we're going to sleep, eventually. But
that's what I was going to ask. Sleeping, eating, sleeping in that plan
it's tough. I mean, we're a small company. It's really just Anne-Marie and I, and then we have a contract person that helps us with customer service and stuff. So, when we're doing stuff like Gen Con, the whole company's here. This is what we are. So we love it, but it's a lot of work. And there are times when we have to kind of shift our focus in big swing ways, but we love what we do. And we think most people that love our stuff will be very happy with where we're going. We are making some more really neat things for y'all. Can't wait to get it out. I just got to get it out.
And I like that you said you love what you do because it shows in your games.
Good.
It really, really does.
Yeah. We don't make anything that I would not play right this instant if you wanted to play. I love all the stuff we've done. I think we've tried to be innovative where we can. We've pushed on certain boundaries here and there. We've tried other things that are a little more like, hey, this just is super fun. So we love it. It's a lot of fun, and we're going to keep trying new things. I mean, we bump into a lot of games that, as a publisher now, we're asked, hey, will you please review? And there's a lot that just are good games, but they just aren't quite great yet. And we really want that spark. And man, when you see it, you know it, and it's great. So we're moving forward on some good stuff there. So we'll keep our fingers crossed next year.
But the Castle Panic Big Box, is that available in retail?
Yes, it is. Its official street date was earlier in July. I forget the exact date, but it is out everywhere now. If your store doesn't have it, it's because they haven't ordered it. So, yep, you can get it everywhere. We have it here at Gen Con. Yeah, it is pretty sweet. If you're a Castle Panic fan or you know someone who wants to get in on it, this is probably the way to do it. I mean, the insert is awesome. The rulebook is also something I'm pretty proud of. We redid the rulebook to include all 3 games in one book, and then in the back, it's got this really awesome little chart. I know it looks a little intimidating, but really I want to set up one of the games, just go down this strip and that's the monsters that you put in.
Sweet.
So all that taking out and putting in, just follow this recipe. Oh, what do you want to know about your hand size? It's right here. What do you want to know about the cards that get changed in the deck? It's right there. That's all you need. So I always wanted to never put charts and graphs in our games, but I can live with these charts and graphs because they make the game so easy to set up.
That would make it so much simpler.
Yes, it's really easy. So that's one of the things I'm proud of too. That rule book really helps a lot. So.
All right, well, enjoy the rest of your 3 days.
Thank you, sir. I will try very much. You too.
Hopefully you survive.
Yes.
And we both survive.
Exactly.
And then maybe we'll get that sleep in.
Yes, I love it. That's a plan. Let's do it.
All right, thanks, Justin.
You bet. Take care.